Good morning and welcome, Ron Johnson Jr. Yay!
What's going on?
Great. You?
Good. I'm doing very well. Today was
You've
a
been
busy
busy,
day.
right?
Today was busy, and I squeezed in a workout,
Wow.
and I'm here. So I feel very fulfilled for sure.
Wow, great.
How are you
So,
doing?
yeah, I'm doing great. I also went jogging in the morning, and I, woke up around 5
Mm-hmm.
with a rocket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna
That's
wake up.
right. That's right. Have you heard about that book? You're supposed to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your feet hit the floor. Have you heard about that?
Yeah. From the what's her name? I forgot, but
Yes.
I saw
forgot her
10.
name too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Okay,
Yes.
so today's topic is about this. Can you read this?
Accountability.
Accountability. So, and also, the how to deliver your bitter past to the bright side. So last time you gave us, special story about your past, like bitter past, but you changed it to, you could emerge, or you could, make it to your real story or learning, and you shared from it. And how do you think that you can make your bitter experience for the learning for other people? So, and I think it's the most fulfilled. The meaning itself has that is real meaning to
Right.
learn yourself, and also if you could share it, and it's more, it has much power. So I wanted to just dig into those topics.
I wrote down some notes already, so I'm here for it. I'm ready.
いいね。今日のトピックっていうのは、accountability っていう、actually this word is really difficult to translate in Japanese, because of course I can translate the words, but the words is kind of difficult to sink into.
Is it not a what?
There's no words like accountability in Japanese. Maybe it's a coach or to ちょっとこの言葉についても actually this word was kind of new for me. So first I was like, I heard this word like carnival or something. So I missed that. I thought it's a carnival or accountability. So accountability, what is it? And then so gradually I could understand the words, and it's accountability. So anyway, for me,
what's interesting? Account.
Yeah.
Accountant.
Accountant.
I never put these. I never tied these things together. But isn't there? It has to be some type of relationship with an accountant and accountability. Like, what about the word accountant?
So accountant is the bank account, and accountant is kind of 会計, and account is 責任. So it has both meaning, right?
I see.
Yeah. So it's more related to business word or bank words, money words.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that it's associated with money, because when you're accounting, you're taking a list of things you've done and the pay.
Yeah. 口座のことだよね。
Accountability is taking a list of the things you've done and the value of it and the pay. I never thought about it right now. Similar to that. So I didn't know that was not a word in another language. That's
Yes.
new for me. I always learn something when I do these lives with you. It's exciting.
Great. 今日はそういうアカウンタビリティっていうのは説明責任とかその一緒にやっていくことを今日やったよこれやったよよしよかったねこれをやっていこうみたいなそういうふうにまあ仲間なんだけど It's a peer or the people who can you can just open your heart and you can tell everything you think about のことです。
Right.
はい。
Right. And I mean, that translates to being vulnerable as well. Like I don't think you can have accountability without vulnerability. They go hand in hand. Because you have to be open to check yourself or to let somebody check you, your accountability partner. So in order to have a accountability partner, you have to have some type of vulnerability and trust in someone else to be able to let you know, hey, you're not doing what you say you're supposed to do, or hey, you're doing great, keep it going, like a coach, like you said.
そのね、アカウンタビリティパートナーっていうその、仲間にはやっぱりいいところばっかりじゃなくって自分のできてないところとか傷ついても大丈夫っていうオープンネスを持っていることがだから vulnerable っていうのは傷つくとか、惨めになることをでもそれを見せれる、相手いいことも悪いことも見せれる相手仲間がいるっていうのがすごい大事だよねっていう話。Okay, so back to the story.
Real quick, are we doing Instagram Live at all?
I'm doing it. Okay, moment.
I think I have some friends I might want to join.
Great. Okay, then ちょっとインスタグラムをつなげるね。Okay.
Is that okay?
Of course, why not? Let's check the sounds.
Yep.
Ron. Uh-oh. I was just... Okay. And I think I have to check the sound. ちょっと今ですね、音が漏れないように。Now it's echo.
That's me.
はい。今、エコーしちゃうので。
Now it should be better.
ただ。
We good?
Check.
Check.
はい、大丈夫そうですね。Do you think it's echoing? Then I'm gonna do my phone so that はい、これで大丈夫かな Yes.
Good.
We are good. Great. So, okay, then back to the story. Then actually the people who are still ちょっとこの accountability comes later. But why I was thinking about this topic is that それはなんでこれをねちょっと言いたいかなって思ったの話したいなって思ったのかっていうと、じゃじゃんみんないろんな経験を持っていると思うんだけどそれをすごい辛い経験としてまだ心の底に持ってる人が多いなと思っていてでそれをロンは新しくこうみんなの勇気にするためにこの間話してもらったんだけどそこについて Actually why I was thinking about the topic here is that how did you change the bitter past or harmful past to speak up or to the story ちょっと
Yeah.
Do you have any advice or what's the
well I have two things I want to say to it. Number one, I had a conversation with a friend about feeling like there's a storm that comes and usually when a storm happens she mentions how she usually repositions herself away from the storm and she'll move like if it was a job or something she'll move away from that storm to move on to something else and then she also went on to continue saying that the storm keeps coming. And so, what that meant to me is that she keeps getting tested and keep getting the same test. So if you're getting a test and you walk out of the classroom, did you pass the test if you don't complete it? What happens if you actually go through the storm sit there for a little bit and actually push through it and actually complete the test. But if you never complete the test, you still have that test to pass. So that's one thing I wanted to share, right? The other one, I don't know.
Okay, then I'll translate it. この storm は嵐じゃん。だから嵐が過ぎるのを待つって言っても、この嵐を、例えばテストはね、テストの期間終わったら、とか自分の試練としてね、試練が去るのを待っていたとしても、その試練はまだ待ってるんだよね。自分のところに。だからもうそれ乗り越えるしかないじゃんっていう。早く、そう、faster you get better. Faster you can challenge new things again.
Exactly.
Hi.
So, are you the word fragile? Have you heard of fragile or fragility?
Fragile. Yes. Fragile っていうのは、その、like a glass とか、脆いってことだね。Okay.
So there's 4 types of fragility.
Okay. 脆さには4つ。
fragile.
壊れやすいのと。
It just breaks easily under pressure.
プレッシャーですぐに
And then you have robust. Robust takes a lot of pressure, but it still crumbles. You still break.
Robust っていうのは、強いんだけど、でもこの robust は何だろう。
Big.
で何かがプレッシャーがあってもでもやっぱり壊れちゃう。Okay. Then.
And then you have resilient. Resilient saying you're under pressure, you break, but you come back to status quo again.
Resilient っていうのは resiliency っていうのは粘り強さなんだけど、その Can you say the last part again?
Resilient is you may break under pressure, but you come back to status again.
Okay, great. 回復するっていうことだよね。
Balance.
Okay. Resilience っていうのは壊れちゃうかもしれないけど、打たれてもまた伸びるっていうか、そこのバックができるってことだよね。立ち直る力。Okay. Yes. And number 4?
Number 4 is anti-fragility.
Anti. Anti っていうのは、逆の意味だから、anti-fragility っていうのはもう壊れない、壊れないっていうことだよね。anti, okay?
Anti-fragility, correct. And so when it comes to anti-fragility, you can crumble under pressure, but you come back stronger than before.
壊れにくいっていう何があっても、壊れやすいの反対だよね。壊れにくい、ということ。Okay, so the anti-fragility is much stronger than resilience, right? So what's the little difference?
So fragile crumbles under light pressure. Robust takes a lot of pressure for it to crumble. Resilience, you crumble under pressure, but you go back to balance again. Anti-fragility is that you crumble, but you bounce back stronger under pressure. Your response is even stronger.
Okay.
All of these situations, you crumble. There is a breaking down process. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the other side of it is, how do you respond when you crumble, when you fail, when you tumble? How do you respond?
Okay, very, very, very deep. いいね、すごいいい。Okay, I'm just so resilience. この一番最後のやつ、今ちょっとですね、いっぱい書いてきますが、最後の、Okay、最後のやつね、最後のanti-fragile っていうのは、なんか、when you broke your bone、だけどまたここの broke した骨折したとしたらそこの部分が強くなるんだよね。だから怪我したら少し強くなる。その部分が違うっていう 話をしてました。Very good. Thank you. すごい。いい。
Good.
That's great.
Oh, thank you. So you're asking me about like challenges in the past versus now. Some things I did crumble under pressure, and it took me a while. And the deal is, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be anti-fragile immediately. That's not the case here. That's not what I'm trying to say. We do get to choose how we respond to failure. It doesn't have to be immediate because that's not healthy. You know, you have to respect your pain too. At the same time, you get to choose. Go.
Okay. そのね、fail とか、bitter experience があったときに、それをね、すぐにその痛みっていうのは味わう必要があると。だけど、それをね、無視しないで、そのペインは大事。だけど、その次のアクションだよね。Okay, next.
This is so fun.
Yeah.
Fun. I love this.
Sorry.
The thing is, this is where I say vulnerability is a strength, right? If we want to get stronger, if we want to build more muscles, this guy right here, those muscle fibers, they tear and they break. The next day they get stronger and they get bigger because you tore those muscles down. The only way we can become stronger is to be challenged and to be pushed beyond our comfort zone in order for growth to take place.
Wow. それはね、この一番痛いことっていうのは、とか、その筋肉も一緒なんだけど、筋肉もすごい力をね、筋トレするときも、結局繊維が、壊れて、そしてまた修復して強くなるっていう、その力なので、私たちの、人生とか経験っていうのもいろんなビターネスがあって、そしてそれがまた力になっていく。それしかもう強くなるっていうのはないよねっていうことだよね。Yes. Beautiful.
Awesome. And you know, and so this is what I want to say to that. It requires vulnerability to go out of your comfort zone, knowing things might not go to plan. But I was reading this in a book. When things go wrong, it's going to be the learners that are going to inherit this earth.
Wow. このね、本を読んでるんだけど、ロンが読んでる本の中で言われてるのが、この経験、何かが間違ってるっていう経験を、ちょっと待って、間違ってるっていう経験がね、それを次の世代にこう、inherit、続けていく、次の世代に手渡していくっていうのは、そこから学ぶ人だっていうことです。そして、actually, it's difficult. You know, I can understand you're saying, and I totally, soon forget.
That's so awesome. You want me to say it again? You're good? Should I say it again?
Yes. 大丈夫。Good. いいよ。Hello! ちょっと待って。What up? Glad to see you guys. Great. Totally agree with Ron-san.
Yay. Thank you.
Hello. And your Facebook and Instagram friends. Thank you. Thanks for watching. These are all Ron's friends. Hello.
Hi.
Great.
So, it's when chaos brings opportunity.
そうです。カオスは、opportunity を持ってくる。Yes.
Exactly.
And
so if we think about that, when things don't go to plan, if we think we're doomed or we're in trouble, we feed that into our mind versus this is a new experience. How can I get stronger from it? It's only one of the two. It's one or two. The difference is that this is the thing though. you don't have to run and jump into the danger all the time. You can learn about things, right? So this is what I want to say. Knowledge cures fear. The thing you're afraid of, read about it. That's it. Learn about what you're afraid of. And I bet you will address your fears differently. But if you turn your eyes to it and you don't want to learn about it, you're only hurting yourself.
経験、なんかそのチャレンジがあるときって、怖さとか恐怖で自分が目を背けたくなるんだけど、そういう時こそ何が怖いのかっていうのをただ見るだけでいいと。で、そうしたらそこでしかもう学べないから、そういうことだよね。And that's, that's the thing, but people tend to just, stay in the comfort zone and it's kind of normal thing. But how do you push yourself to, get out of your comfort zone? And do you plan or do you have any knowledge to just keep you going?
So the short answer, my friend Craig's birthday was yesterday. He just turned 40.
おめでとう, Craig! Happy birthday! Craig.
He turned 40 yesterday. Very proud of him. And one of the things we talked about at dinner, it was 4 of us at dinner. April, what up? 4 of us
April,
at dinner.
Hello.
And we were talking about how me and him are opposite. He's risk adverse. And I'm crazy. I give it all. I'm ready to go. I'm very vulnerable with everything. He's opposite. And so when we talk about, when we talk about accountability, a big piece to remember is that a lot of the things that we go through in life, we think that we have to do it by ourselves. Craig, go ahead.
クレイクっていうのが、この誕生日がね、40歳の誕生日だったんだけど、おめでとう。そして、そのクレイクは、ロンはどんどんイケイケ、もう挑戦する、チャレンジするっていう人なんだけど、でもクレイクは少しこう、安全というか、もし何かちゃんとしてたら行くみたいなね、そういう全然逆の性格だと。Okay? Yes?
So me and Craig were talking about, he seen me fail a couple times. And he was like, if I were you, I would have been devastated. And I said to him, I would have been too, but I had you by my side. And so we had friendship that allowed me to get through my failures because I wasn't alone. And a lot of us think we have to be alone, and that's not the case. And that accountability gets us through a lot of uncomfortable situations because we ask for help, right? We have people there to support and to lean on. So part of the reason why I could be vulnerable and I can be outside of the comfort zone is because I know I don't need to do it by myself. And I have my friend who's the opposite of me. I can depend on him because he's not going to let me go too far either,
Yeah, exactly. そのね、クレイクみたいな、ベストフレンドがいることで、もう彼がいたら自分がもう本当に命綱みたいな感じで、そんな遠いとこまで、危ないとこまで行かせないだろうっていうある意味の信頼があるから自分はもう思いっきり行けるって。だからやっぱり自分が一人じゃないっていうことがすごく一番いい、特効薬になってるっていうことだよね。Yes, I think so too. I have also really good friends. Like here, she got send us a message. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Craig.
Craig, Ryuka-chan. So she's my friend, and I have many other friends. Hi, totally agree with Ron-san. So she's also saying so. Awesome. そして Yes. ちょっと we are now running out of time. Like it's been 25 minutes. It's always so short. Yeah.
So
do you,
Go ahead.
Actually, this, last in the Instagram, you've been talking about you're gonna go to the gym like daily. and then you did the accountability to, the listeners. So that's one thing. So if you want to challenge something, make your accountability partners, and then that's also, linked to everything.
Yeah. So I have some good news.
Oh, what is it?
I have some good news for you.
Nani?
I got admitted to the Brooklyn Half Marathon yesterday.
すごい! When was that? When is it?
It's May 21st. May 21st is the Brooklyn Half Marathon. 13.1 miles.
Wow.
Yes.
Go for it.
I say it to say that it's a challenge. It's going to be a challenge to do the run. But my friends also got into the Brooklyn Half Marathon.
Wow. Awesome.
So what does that mean?
Is that Craig?
We're all going to train together. Craig ain't going to run. Craig ain't going to do it. Craig's not going to do it. We're not going to get him, but he's going to come. He ain't going to run. Okay. I have other friends.
Come on, Craig.
So there's a group of us now we're even more excited to take on this challenge because we know we're not doing it by ourselves. We're training. We're training together, and we're going to be challenging. We're going to be training for the challenge because the thing is, I can't run for them. They can't run for me. We all have to run our own race. Yeah. And so if we're training together, we're learning from each other, and we're preparing for a new test. We don't know what it's going to look like, but we're going to practice for that day. And this is the whole idea about accountability and turning a negative into a positive, because the reason why I started running marathons is because I failed at my first restaurant. Now this is going to be marathon 25 for me in the last 4 years.
Wow, すごい. So it's this.
That's it. That's perfect. Stay positive. Look at the bright side. Transforming your life begins by transforming your mindset. That is perfect. I love that.
Actually, I took this word from your saying.
No way.
Yes.
It's perfect.
You are talking about this.
Yes.
So I just prepared for this.
No way. This is awesome.
Awesome.
This is so great. Oh my gosh. Like this every time is awesome.
So このやっぱりロンのそのコアのところに stay positive。そしていつもでも once you fail or once you failed at something, you feel the all the pain and everything, right? And you can you were vulnerable at that time. But that's very beautiful thing that you can be vulnerable is also makes other people's life changing power. So I'm not good at being vulnerable, but I learned from you.
I learned from you. You doing this show consistently. I've been looking at you. You've been doing this consistently, and that's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I want to say one thing. I want to say one more thing before we go. Sometimes when I go to the gym, I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. So I call my dad and I say, Dad, I need your help. I don't feel like going to the gym. My dad says, it's only an hour. Get it out the way. Because when you're done, you feel accomplished. And check this out. You never feel bad after a workout.
Yeah.
I can talk about my failures of the restaurant and other things I didn't do well. It didn't feel good for a temporary moment. But now, marathon season. anti-fragility, right? This is how do you respond to failure is a marker of how you respond to failure and disappointment is a mark of character or transition of where your mind is. You never feel bad after a workout. You might be sore, but you don't feel bad.
まあ本当に今のちょっとみんな分かったと思うけど、パパにね、ジム行きたくないよって電話するんだけど、お父さんはこう言いますと。いきなりもうドアを開けていく、もうちょっとの時間だけじゃんって。もう終わったら、You never feel bad after the workout. いつでもそうでしょって。終わったらめっちゃいい気分になるじゃん。悪くなんないよね、絶対。だから、ちょっとそれだけ、頑張るだけ。で、背中を押してくれると。Yeah, that's great. Awesome. リカ、ありがとう。Thank you. そうなんだよね。I love your dad. だって。Great. そういうことでですね。Ron, we are, なんか私の中では、ロンの英語のレッスンもそうなんだけど、なんか英語っていうか、ロンがこのコーチやってもらいたい人いるかなと思って。そういうセッションやりたいなって今めっちゃ思ってきた。この人はめちゃめちゃ応援してくれる人なので。So I've been thinking about, I want to introduce you as a coach to all the Japanese people. So I've been talking about this in Japanese now. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, let's make it happen.
ね。That's also, somewhat interesting. And so, Ron, maybe the next topic is about how. Do you have any idea about the next topic? We can continue for the next week or the week after. But you've been busy. I know.
Good stuff. Good busy.
Good
Really good busyness. I'm going to think on that because we've been talking a lot about vulnerability. You know what I've been thinking about? I'll say it. I'm going to say it. Curb cutting.
そうだね。curb cutting だね。Yes, yes, yes.
CURB, curb cutting. It's the slope on the sidewalk to the street. We're going to talk about that next week. We're going to talk about that.
Okay, great. じゃあ前回のちょっとだけ curb cutting のストーリーは出てきたんだけど、それについてを少しまた話したいと思います。So, いろんなことが一個がどんどん広がっていくっていうことなので、ぜひ次もお話をお楽しみにしていてください。Okay, guys, then it's time to wrap it up. そう、というわけで、今日はなんか vulnerable になることと、その大事な報告し合える accountability っていうね、それをありますか持ってますかっていうことをね、テーマにお伝えしました。Thank you, Ron!
Thank you. Good seeing you guys.
Thank you. Bye. それでは、私のパワフルエリコの学びの部屋、おしまいにします。Have a great day. See you. Okay.